Hi everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of StarRupture. Let's find out where we are. Well, in the recipe station we have some unlocks to do. Dome, ion bomb, RTSC generator. That is all three. These are the final unlocks. So let's get them in. Dome, ion bomb, RTSC generator. I think this is going to be the first one you really want to lay down. Well, that's it, 100%. All recipe unlocks. I don't think we're 100% in here, or maybe we are. Oh yeah, okay. Right. Oh, one of the things I did notice in the food station. Where is it? Vulpir meat. I've not even seen Vulpir meat. I've not even been able to kill a Vulpir. So, don't know. Corellian egg. Processed. I have seen Corellian eggs. So, but again, rare. They just after a rupture and before the stable state. Alright, so let's see what the network's doing. It's running. And we've got some facturers to build. Into our laggy area. So what do we have? Dome. Don't really suppose it matters, to be honest, what order these go in. Ion bomb. And RTSC generator. Now let's switch these on one at a time, because they're going to no doubt generate some traffic. And conversely, these are going to generate traffic on the back end here. What are we not getting? Uber filament. Now, I think Uber filament is down here. But is it connected to the network? That's biofilament. Ah, Uber filament is... it's over here. Looks the same. Yeah, it's in short supply. Because of epoxy. In fact, we've got two machines making it, but they're both in short supply for epoxy. So we're going to need to up the production of epoxy at some point. Right, so that particular process isn't going to get a great deal. We know that. Dome. go. Now, if this one has finished loading, and it has, look at that, 8. Okay, fine. Switch this one on. Here it comes. Okay. Ion bomb. Wait for that to finish loading before we add more fuel to the fire. Yep. And RTSC generator. Laser emitter? Pretty sure we've got laser emitters. Interesting. I'm going to check that out. Because I'm fairly certain they're in the back line. Let's get over the lag boundary. Question there would be, what's holding those up? Ooh, okay. We don't. Ah, right. And it's explosive charges. Fine. Now it's just a waiting game, really. I mean, a waiting game, and if we can, we increase production. Continue moving some of these out to separate production, but that's a lot of factories. You know, it's before we even get into the compounders. Yeah. Right, where are we going to go next with that? I wanted to check the storage to make sure, see whether or not there are any laser emitters in there, because I think there were, but I bet you they've all been pulled. That's all we have left now, some pumps and batteries that have all been demanded. Wow. That's pretty cool. Delete that. That's astonishing. Okay, ammo. Moved our intermediate and basic building materials up here. That was to free up some space further down. Ammo is still here.
I think I can use this.
And supplying that run. That could literally be here now. Okay, right then. Now we've got everything on. What do we do? Do we go and turn on? Yeah, I think we do. I think we go and turn on some orbital launchers. And what do we want to go to? Let's go left to right, so there's 5. Huge health solutions. What do we get for a reward here? Biofilament 700. So that's worth doing. I think it's an autosave. Yep. Try some of that. Selenium. 800 for a converter. 600 for an airlock. I wonder whether or not you're better off with not the Facturer recipes. They're 25% better, but I bet you they're a bit more costly. Constructorizer, Facturer, okay. Well, we go for the Facturers, of course. Go for the Facturer recipes. We know we're not getting very many of those. Carbon sonar. Cyclotron. And satellite body. There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's brilliant. It's like a real space shuttle, isn't it? Ooh, right. Then, hang on, get down. So, F1Z, get up, and then see if we can get a... Yeah, I want a screenshot of that. Let's see if we can get that without the red in the background. That was cool. Oh, that's very slow to respond. I'll have to get it out of the video. Okay, there's a few. That might make the thumbnail. Yeah, I've got 122k already out of 847. Nothing coming here. Some of these are going to be struggle to be created. Likewise. Yeah. Now, technically, what we could do, of course, we could have another row. Maybe we do that, bring it round, and then do all of the items. I've got a feeling that some of them are derivative, right? So that they're used in the other item anyway. So we do this a different way. Yeah. We come out of here. And then feed down here. Yeah, there's lag spike when you connect a machine up, but if it's not connected to the rest of the rail network, it's far faster. Could do. Oh, that one's connected to the rest of the rail network. Fine. Yeah, I need to disconnect that. There's that lag. Take that off. We'll get these connections in first. Right. Now it's gonna lag. But we'll take this off. God almighty, come on. Well, didn't like that. Uh-oh. What it is? Don't get lost. Yeah, I should just suck that up. Where'd they go? These are items that are very difficult to make. Well, out of order. Anyway, that's what it is. Oh, that seems to be going quite quickly. Let's take these out. I mean, it's quite why you need 4 inputs when it's hard enough to create some of these items at the top end anyway. Don't know. I don't know what the thinking was there.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity.
Okay.
Prepare for a wave.
There we go. So that will now come off that main network. All good. I mean, technically, you should have this out. I'm going to leave it for now. Right. Ah. Yeah. Do it for a minute. Let's get in the base. And stretch break. I've been going for 20 minutes.
Ruptura's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. StarRupture has started. Extreme temperature detected. Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Nice, we can get back out there. So, future health solutions. Selenium. Breakfast blue on stabilizer. I mean, look. Wow. Uh-huh. Well, nothing happening there. Nothing happening there. So actually, we only really needed 2. But for the symmetry, I'll leave them. Ah, interesting. Okay. So we are able to make some headway here. Well, one of the things I'd like to do is I'd like to upgrade the base core to level 6. But the requirements are insane. These don't bother me, right? We can make these, no problem. This does. 150 Ignitium. I think that's a problem. Purely because of its availability. So unless you've got 150 Ignitium in the bank, I don't think there's any point in going for that. I've got 7. No. It's going to look at. It was the development station. I think there's still something in here we haven't unlocked. Yeah. So we need some. I mean, we don't need it, right? But should unlock it. So that's an unlock we need to get, and that's a bit more realistic than basic or level 6. Where do we want to jump? Why don't we jump to reinforced housing, which I know is the absolute middle of nowhere, right by the Thunderdome. And let's see when it's finished loading. Ow. Okay, poof. Took a bit. See some over there. See some over there. See 2 lots over there. I think that would be a better prospect. Or do I? Is that an autosave? Yes, it is. Let's have a look at the map. Head out that direction. Nice if you'd load. Let's see the telltale signs of ignition there. It's in the ground. Okay, can't get it. I could get these. Do a bit of scouting. There's some up there. What looks like 4 pieces altogether. Come on. See green coming back already, look. Alright, well we got that. But now that is it. So, let's just have a little explore. Corellian. So one of the things I've seen around Corellians is yeah. Corellian eggs. Before the water comes back. Well, that's a pretty impenetrable wall. I think we're on the edge of the map. There's a body down there. We're on it.
Let's see.
That, look at that. That's a nice big flat expanse. Wow. This is a really good location for a base. Really good. Two items. That is a really good location. It's blood enormous. I mean, I know there's a lot of pure wolfram down here, but not really thinking about it in that way. I'm thinking about this purely from a production base standpoint. If we... God damn it.
Reloading. Changing mags.
I was gonna say. That hit straight away, didn't it? My God. There we go. Secure the area. Well, that's a base. Check that we've got floor inside. Yeah, we have, right, so. Look at you. Can't eat for toffee. This is one of the places I need to move that tower, but not right now, because I'll bet you there's a whole load of spawns. So very interesting. Lovely flat location for a base. Not really bothered about the Wolfram presently. We can bolt this on the side. Now I want I'd like the teleporter to be at the back here, but I don't want to move that tower whilst we have spiders up. Mind you, come on. Tower. Move. There you go. Teleporter. Oh bugger. Power. Oh, nice sight. Vacant. Wow. Okay. I'll leave that for now, but this is a site that I want to... Oh, where did vacant go? Oh, yeah, it's not... Obviously we can't jump to vacant because we're at it. Right, okay. I've left that with my ammunition, right, so I need to get some more.
Gotcha.
Now we could... I mean, that was brilliant. It's immediately found a flat site. So there are some production lines we could move out there. I think we're looking at pumps was going to be next, possibly. Once we've got 3 of those. Move that off site. Start to consolidate this lot. We know it, you know what I mean? We're not even anywhere near the compounders yet. We're still doing mega presses. There's loads, loads to do. So, on that basis, when this is finished lagging, I think it might be saving. We go and build that out as pumps. What does that require? Plenty of materials. We don't look too clever either. So the pumps seem to have passed their demand now, to be honest, but they still need to be put out. So valves, turbines, impeller. I think we have production for all these. I'm fairly certain we do. Turbine, impeller, sulfuric acid. Then we can release these, and then you see we don't have the sulfuric acid demand here. But we are going to need to expand sulfuric acid to go to that factory. Let's have a look. Alright, so we can move pumps. I think we should. What have I got here that I can dump? And we got 18 ignition, right? So, development station. Final. Where was it? There. Insert. We now get these. These used to be 2 gigawatts and they're now 140. So all of my factories were fitted with these, and of course when we started the series, all the factories were down because none of them had enough power. Right. Thank you. That can go. That can go. Spare ammo. Okay. More ones. No. Try that again, shall we? Okay, recycle that. You can go in there. We've got 10. So we're on our way to base level 6. And let's go and build pumps. Ah. Hang on. Don't know why I just did that. We had a load here.
Huh. Nice.
Let's go and put that in here. Alright. Okay. That should be enough. Just seen that we've got a load of intermediates. Amounts to 35. Not a great deal. There you go, you can have that. Actually, you can have that as well. Right, let's jump. To pump. We're going to get more than one battery here, I reckon. Should. Let's wait for it to stop lagging. Your own time? There we go. Right. I'll go receiver. Yeah, that's fine. I'm standing right where I want to place it. 2, 3, 4. Mega press. Nope. Uh-huh. not V2. V1 is fine. Dispatcher. There. Okay. Hump. Got 4 input materials. What do we need? Send valve. Send turbine. Send impeller. And sulfuric acid is the last one. Yeah. A little bit of symmetry. I mean, there's another factory there, I reckon. And one there, and one there. Be a bit steppy, but definitely get at least 2 in, if not more. The core could be moved here into the centre. Right, so output rate, I bet it's not very high. Oh. So it's not going to be 120 a minute, right? 1 every 10 seconds, so it's 6 per minute. So a V1 rail. I don't know what the rail calculation load is like, but usually it's a good idea to use appropriate belts. Right, and this is our first pump A. And now we'd need to do... Let's put some cooling in here. Should probably move that over. On the outside edge. Need to move over by 2 squares. Is that enough? I'll be touching. Hang on. Hello. Autosave. Yep. I've just been dropped out of that. That's something's attacking. Or possibly. Okay. Maybe I didn't hit the right key then. What a lovely flat space, ideal for factories. Yeah. Cool. That can move. I don't think we're going to need it, to be honest. But just in case... See, well, when we do that antenna, I bet you a load spawns out here and then they'll go for this base, so that will be useful. Okay, that's fine. We've moved that. This is going to be... pump. Brilliant. We just now need to bring the materials in. So, just got to remember what they were. Pump. You need indicators on these things. Valve, turbine. So we can go to valve first. Where valve is. Long way away. Oh, it's right over on the western edge of the map. I remember it. No cooling, yeah. Right, we need to establish another sender, you see. So and this is going to be ooh. Valve A. Valve B. You're going to demand. You'll be set to that. Send valve. Need to go and get some more intermediate building materials. And if this seems like it's unnecessary, I don't think it is. I think the game is going to add more and more items that you need to produce. Although the number that it's got already is enormous. So, but on that basis, I want to continue to work towards a separate production line for every single item, and then work our way up to all the way to Facturers, so that there are 4 machines for Facturers. I mean, God knows. I mean, actually, even 1 machine for Facturers would demand hard out of these. So, who knows? Maybe we stay with the end line is just 1 of each machine, but it's able to be supplied better from the back line. That's really where I want to get to. No, we didn't have 3 machines making valves before. We do now. So that's a change. Right. Where's the next one? Turbine, was it? There's turbine. Right, it's not too far from here. Let's wait for the level to stream in. No, similarly. When you're ready. Turbine A. Turbine B. Send turbine. And what was the next one? Impeller and sulfuric acid. Finish streaming. Oh. Meant to go to intermediate building materials and go and pick some up. Actually, we can go to the starter base and pick some up. There was tons. Anyway. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I don't have enough. Let's go to starter base. There's some spare there. We'll use those up first. In your own time. Streaming level.
I can use that.
Thank you. It's a good start. Back to turbine. One of the other things I spotted when I was there is that we can swap out power over. Oh, was that the right one? Oh damn, it was impeller. Not this one. Oops. Let's check our power here, because we can swap these out for the Uber jobbies. Yes. These atmospheric generators. Yeah. No in time. Not connected with the ground. I've done that straight with platforms, to be honest. These are super. I mean, look at these. They're like 8 gigawatts. I bet you they get nerfed, but for now they're good. Right, so that will do. We're going to go to, it was in Pella. Pella? Yep. 3,000 meters away, that is. 3 kilometers. There's about as far as it can be over the other side of the map. which I suppose is why, you know, it's streaming level. But I've seen it stream level when you're not even really that far away. Yeah. Let me know. There we go. Let's put one of these on the side for the moment. Right, we were here to set up another sender. We're already configured 2. Come on. Right, this is impeller C, I would think. Yeah. Send impeller. Okay. Gosh, come on. It's like treacle. Which is weird because when it frees up, look, you can move around fine. Right, try and move. Lags. Try and move. Lags. Not sure what's going on there. Right, sulfuric acid. Need to find it. There it is. Oh wow, did you see that? It's loading the assets in. Okay. Now we might be able to get away not increasing the production. In fact, I have a feeling we can. Made a mistake there. Cooling. Auto save. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they don't look as if they're struggling, do they? So, all good.
Rupture activity
Ah!
detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
Right. See if we can get this in place. Before the rupture hits. A. Sulfuric acid F. Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Send sulfuric acid. Yes, difficult on the ground. We do miss the old building drone when you're doing that. Right, that's it. We should be able to get in. Don't lag on me now. And we're in. Right. There is actually a couple of machines to put here. The recycler. And the development station. Ah, you can see some of these. Ooh, look. Nearly done on future health solutions. Ah, that's only quartz core. Frozen in place. There we go. No, not quite. Yes. Okay, now we're good. Now the animation.
Planet is being incinerated.
Quick thing in here, do we? Right. Just wait a few mins. Gonna go for a bio and a stretch. Back in a sec.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Well timed. Okay, that's off again. Really good. So that is the last of the four. Tell you what we should do. Actually, I don't know what we should do. Just thinking about the materials that we pull out of that site, they could go back to their respective factories. Let's go to pump. The receivers need to be renamed. And this is finished loading. Okay. So sulfuric acid F. I'd like to see this field editable, not just blank every time. Turbine B. And valve B. We have an opportunity to run around. Oof! We have an opportunity to run around. With it being such a distant location, it's prime area for ignition. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Definitely not that way. Come on. Energy depleted. Where's the music? I might turn the music off actually. Yeah. Better. I wonder. Ah. No recoil. No recoil, you see. I only need a tap, so a mining laser is actually a better weapon. Ooh, there's one. And another one. And another one. Maybe we run over to the other base by this route. And more. Wow. And more. Wow. There's a load over there as well. Hang on. Are they spawn points rather than... I've got a feeling they're spawn points rather than randomly dropped. Come on, don't stop lagging. We'll just get these. Yeah. So now we can't see them, right? So even if they were... Whoa, what was that? Even if they were present, we wouldn't be able to see them. And we could have a guess. Come on. I mean, it's not as if there's a lot of build here for you to load in. Okay. But that was Valve. I need to go back to starter base. Which is right down the bottom. Not Valve, pump. Streaming level. Beyond initial setup, you're not really going around a lot of these, so this is the worst it's going to be. Not red lamp. Essentials. How did we do? We got 36. That's pretty good. We got some good way there towards 150 Ignitium required for the main building. But sorry, for the next core upgrade. Right. Well, pump. There's a lot of pumps out there. Just realised. We'll need to down these machines.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Down. Down.
That's just what I need.
Yeah, I mean, you're ending up with a lot of materials you need to put back out there. That's fine. Auto-save. Yeah, when you take them, it doesn't take the materials at the back. So we're going to need to feed these back into, and I don't particularly want to feed them back into here. I want to put them back into their respective factories. Can we spot pumps in here available? Recent. Oh, there's pump. And pump. Bet you it's not set properly. Pump A.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Okay. Need to take a quick break. Let's have... See pumps in here? Yeah, let's have those.
Just what I need.
Back in a bit. Okay. Oh, right. Lots of items that I need to take out. So I think what we want to do is go to pump. We can add a storage. In fact, it's got quite a large storage unit, isn't it? When it comes up. Come on. Right, yeah, quite a lot of pumps. But we want to... Ooh. We need to reverse these. That'd be 12. There now. In this case, I want to reverse it. But we also need to reverse this. Ah, no we don't. No we don't. It's fine. We do that. There we go. Oh, in fact, that's all of them. Fine, don't need that then for the minute.
Dehydrated. Ah, tasty.
Okay. Who next? Propeller, turbine, valve. So if these were sorted by distance or sortable by distance, we're at sea. And Pella, that's 4 kilometers away. Phew. So we've seen and turbine. Yeah, okay. They're nearby, so we'll further up the list. So we go to turbine first. Streaming level. Okay. And now we can add some in. In fact, the easiest way. How many do we have? Less than a storage container. So the easiest way would be to put one on the end here. Because then it can feed both. Uh-oh. It's a turbine. Yeah. I've just made that impeller. I don't want to make that impeller. I want to make that turbine. Fine. Got valve impeller. Oh, I've got a few of these too. There we go. Impeller. Which is right over the other side, northeast. Right. Okay. Oh, interesting. Wow. You can have some. So can you. These are producing as fast as they can. Okay. Need to go to valve. And that fits rather nicely. And sulfuric acid. Looks to me like we've got plenty of capability there. Yep. I reckon I'll put this here for now. It's interesting, it didn't flick over. Yes. There we go. Fine. So that's all in. All we need to do now is go back to starter base. Which is further down here. And consider what the next steps are, to be honest. Okay, pumps are being delivered, but probably not massively being demanded. Although, if they are... Ooh, look. Hang on.
Gotcha.
Ah, we've got some. Okay, so we need to go and put those back into flow. valves, pumps. Ah, ha ha ha. Yeah, we need to go there because I don't think we've selected the right object. Oh, I don't think we've actually selected the object. I think that's the point. Right, there we go. Which would explain, because we had 3 machines, didn't we? There we go. Okay. The aim here is that it will, as pumps are required, they'll come from here. Hopefully before these. I wouldn't guarantee it. Alright, what I might do is, one of the things I've just remembered, is to switch the game over to multiplayer. In case Gary's around. I don't think he is presently. Oh, he is! I think he's in his own game. It's at this point that I wish I hadn't done that. The multiplayer bug in action, right? Come on, guys. Yeah, thanks. Ridiculous. Pump. Right. Pump it is. Back to starter base. Right, we need to let this cook, I think. Have a look at the corporate terminal. terminal. 92, 27, 35. I'm not sure this has moved actually. Hit 92 and it sort of stayed there. But we have moved yet another production line out of the main base, which is a significant feat. Yep. With pumps now created externally. But it also means, you see, all the items that are being drawn to that, so impellers, turbines, sulfuric acid, none of that traffic is now on this local network. Completely freeze up. The only thing is, we need other things boosted up. But genuinely, we've taken out 1, 2, 3 machines from here. In fact, to illustrate the point, we're gonna need to start using this space for delivery. There you go. For more delivery drones. And then what would be our next product we want to move out? Well, possibly these reinforced frames, because we had to build 2 machines for that. Or Gothite lattice. Now these obviously we're like, oh yeah, we definitely need these. But these are gated behind explosive charges, so they're gated behind something else. Heat shields are okay. But they use the reinforced frame. So where's reinforced frame? Is that what's over here? If it is, then this is reinforced frame. Yeah. Then that needs to be moved out before heat shield. No point in scaling this up if we haven't got the supply of reinforced frames. Yeah, but we literally took out 2 machines. We could flip one of those over. Is that all it was gated on? No, it's gated on epoxy, right? So we need to get up to the point where epoxy production is scaled. Okay. We've got a whole series of busy. They've caught up. That hasn't. It's being demanded by something else. A lot of these are all depleted. So it's off. It's not though. Okay, I'm not sure if there's any value in that. What's the issue behind this one? 2 every 12 seconds. That's just time. Whereas this one just hasn't got any supply. The Uber filament. Okay. it's pretty close. Oh, these go up in bursts now, don't they? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hello? Okay, we're back. Right, still 92%. Where to now? Ah. Where to now? Where to now? It's going to be this. It's going to be seeing where the bottlenecks are. Anything to do at the moment? Other than to determine... No, we've got bottlenecks. Okay. We left this last. With a gap. We took pumps out. Epoxy. I'm not sure there's anything to do at the moment, other than to let it run. We downsized this to 4 and 4.
Great.
We'll take those. Right. Don't know where we are on the rupture cycle. We're just playing a waiting game. But at the same time, what we want to do is explore and find some more sites. Now, what we could do is go and maximise that site that that I found last. Build another production line right next door. The only issue with that is you want to make it so that it's expandable. At least it's sideways. You want it expandable sideways. What if there's a Mega Press 2? That would end up being 6 foundations, wouldn't it? You know it would. this is just doing its thing at the moment. Lots of reduction that we could. I mean, we scaled this, just added 2 reinforced frames, and that seems to have sorted the reinforced frames demand. That's not in demand. There's 2 Jothite lattice, and they're not in demand. These are gated behind explosive charges, which is an assembler recipe, and these are gated behind epoxy. Epoxy's gated behind what? We've got 2 machines making epoxy, and they're both tapped out, would be my guess. Yeah, there's one. Hang on. That's making goethite powder. Hang on. Have I just found a mistake? I have. But why were we doing goethite powder? Let's go and find the other epoxy. Oh, this is really laggy, this area. Right. So... Oh, right. What's goethite powder looking like? Goethite powder's looking okay. So... For every 2 seconds is 2 every 1 second. That's 120 a minute. And this needs 3 every 3 seconds. So that's 60 minutes. So goethite powder could service 2 lots. Why? I've changed that. I didn't change this. What did I do here? Why did I do this? Come on, stop lagging. I changed that. Turn it off. Change it to epoxy. Well, there's goethite. What does that do for us? Apart from pull a shit ton of items along the rail network. Which I would think it would cope with. There we go. Gary sort of worked out, ooh, calories low, that if you've got your weapon holstered, you may move faster, which is very interesting. This, that. Okay. I mean, these are ambitious, right? This is why it's a bit weird for the orbital launchers Mark II, to be honest, because at the point at which you'd be unlocking these, you're not producing that many items per minute. Ordinarily, it all tails off towards the back end. I don't think we're getting anything here at the moment. There's something else probably going on. It's not just about that. Some of the items are required elsewhere. That's all cleared. It's just flowing. Alright, we're making epoxy. We'll see how that goes. Ooh, very laggy here. We'll get out of it. Right. Yeah. It's looking a little healthier. You're not looking so great. Explosive charge. We can get those going with some internal changes, then that takes pressure off us trying to find another site. Explosives, where are they? There. Okay. So you want epoxy, but you're not getting any. And you're not getting any probably because everything else is demanding them. Hello? This is on high. It's down to medium. Medium. Probably those on high demand, they're taking all of it. But you see, we've not got anything to unlock now, we just need to produce stuff. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm not expecting these to be too clever. Yeah. And, ooh, ah. Woohoo. Very much end of line. So, I don't believe they're going anywhere that they can be tied in. Yeah, all of this slot went into the orbital launcher. Do you actually have some RTSCs? Come on. Let's get past the lag zone. Oh, or was that an autosave? Probably. Yep. Yep, autosave. And then there are some items over here.
I need to survive.
Okay. Yeah. Their gate behind the explosive charges. That's fine. Just let it tick. Quite happy with that. Just going to take time. And in the meantime, we find sites to build out some of these production lines, right? So we know we have 2 of these. So why don't we find a site to build out 2 of those? Or 4 of those, rather. Goethite lattice. We know we have 2 machines for that. Ooh, come on, don't you get all snarled up. Another reason for taking out these machines. And we're going to need space for these, ooh. Eek. These launchers. Which are not on the same alignment. Okay. Well, there's one. Alright, so we would be looking at taking these out anyway. Wow, that really did do a huge demand there. Shoo, something kicked in, didn't it?
I'm detecting increased rupture activity.
Okay.
Prepare for a wave.
Right. So we'll get through the wave and then go exploring.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. StarRupture has started. Extreme temperature detected.
Right. So we got all the way down here. So what do we want to do? We want to run here, try and go round here. We also have a base over here. Didn't look very flat, this. This did, though. Big and flat. I'm missing ammo.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Well, that's not what the subtitle said. Ammo. Let's hit it. Come on. Ooh. Oh, of course, we could hit Tom's base. That's a sight. That's a sight. Tom. Oh. It's time for you to give up your real estate, mate. We're going to make your site useful. Also got TomBulls as well. Something up with your cooling here. Jump to TomBulls. And if TomBulls is capable of taking a site, then we will. But I'm not sure it does because of its positioning. But it is flat. Streaming level. Come on. Finish loading, come on. Right, then we get up, woof, it's all fine. That isn't a big site. But would fit. The issue is this is smack in the middle of it. But that's fine, we can always move it. We could work with this platform. Work with what you built, Tom. There is another one down in the Redfern area. Look at that, that's pretty good actually. Entirely certain how wide this is. It's clashing with another building, what? Okay. Make some of this stuff useful, right? That's 20. We need 18. Probably by 20. would suggest 24. That's 10, 13. Alright, that's completely doable. And we can take some of this area. As opposed to the more shallow. So trim some of this off. Alright, dude. Time to make these sites earn their keep. I would say let's do something like that. Core overheat. Oh yeah. Right. Now what? I'll give you the creme de la creme of power. Get rid of these. These. Not worth anything. Right. Now, why not? We can actually move that over. Oh! The hell was that? OBS just randomly does shit like that. I'm not even streaming. Freak me out. Right, let's get upstairs. Now we know that there's a problem with dismantling habs, right? So we be very, very careful with this. Chose a good site, Tom. Oh, we need you to do something with it. We know that the windows can bug, right? So we need to remove these. That's an autosave. Let's get up here. What have we got? Grid. Take.
I can use that.
Take. So as a precaution against these bugging out, we'll have to dismantle it in the same way it's built.
Raptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
Nicely done. Now. Analyzing recipe. Corporate equipment. No. No. Food. Basic. Lem. Stairs. Stairs. Nice windows. You could put storage up here, right? This is the whole point. It's just a viewing platform, really, for the Rupture. Regeneration chambers. And that's your view when the Rupture comes. Storage. Large at the top because it's easier to target than a small at the top. The development station, and we can shoehorn in the recycler in this corner. Both the basic hell is it? Basic item printer and LEM can have a window behind them, so we get a window there facing the Rupture and a window there. That's it. That's everything in one room. Right. I need a bio. Give me a sec.
Dehydrated.
Right, I neglected to get up and stretch and go for a bio at the last rupture. So that caught up with me. Right, okay. We know we want and it's a little bit tight, to be fair. I want a cargo receiver, but we'll give it a space. Probably going to need a few more foundations there by the look. Let's get a set out in place. I want a mega press. We want a cross. Yeah, a couple more foundations and we're golden. Storage. Oh, it was so close, wasn't it? And our dispatcher. Then we need, now if you can do it, a foundation around, but not entirely necessary. God, drag those. I have to do them separately. Yeah. Have that fixed, please. Help my RSI. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, we know... I think this base is going to be quite wide, actually. Yeah, look at that. We don't need it that wide. My God. Only need 4. Alright. That might be something we move later. I want to try and reduce the object count. Now it's a big old site, isn't it? Much larger than I anticipated. Need to get another 2 machines on that. Right, what we were going to do? We were going to do those... I can't remember which one it was. I think it's that. Reinforced frame, because we did reinforced housing. Let's check. No, oh, for God's sake. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. It looks like I'm going visiting somewhere. Oh, we're at Glass. Now I want to get back when this is finished loading. Teleporter at the end there. Right, so reinforced housing we've done, so it's reinforced frame. Right, I'm back. All I wanted to do was check to see reinforced housing was used, so that would leave this as being reinforced frame.
Dehydrated.
Oh, okie dokie. Reinforced frame. Right, and reinforced frame requires tubes, titano. Oh, so we're going to need to expand that. Beams and titanoferrite ingots. So that's 3 items. In which case, if we're doing 3, we do the 3 to the left, take that out, and there's a space in front of the hab. Push forwards. And we're not making tons and tons of production, we're just making a bit of production for each item in the chain. Right, what did we say? This one's framed. It's got quite a high demand, isn't it? Ooh, might be challenging. Tubes. So, send tube. Send titanoferrite. Send titanium beams. Oh. Ah. I wonder why titanium beams are titanium beams and tubes are just tubes and not titanium tubes. Right. And how many of these are we outputting? Probably not very many. One every 5 seconds, 12 a minute. And once they're out onto the rail network from the machine, I want them to move as quickly as possible. Ooh. it's easier to just plonk down a compounder V2 and then delete that. There we go. We'll move that during the next rupture. Or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have a problem with these. I know, because tubes is tapped out, we're going to need to build another sender. Titanium ferrite, we're going to need to build another one of those. Titanium beams, I think we've probably got capacity there. It's not really an issue. Okay, reinforced frame. And this is going to be reinforced frame A. Reinforced frame. Right, how do we get out of here? Get out. Auto save. Yeah. Okay. So we can deal with the titanium beams first, I think. Titanium beam. And we meant to call this one reinforced frame. Okay. Oh yeah, we have capacity here, no problem. There'll be a little bit of a flurry of activity. Titanium beam C. So this would be titanium beam D. Titanium beams, and go to send titanium beam. That we need to repurpose. But I'll have to count up the size of that. Probably run it that way. And how many foundations it is that way? Okay, titanoferrite, right? Now, yeah, no, titanoferrite's going to be the easier of the two. So we need to go to goethite. Ingot, because that is a combined site with all of them. I might want separate sites in the future, actually. For these, but for now, this is working-ish. Geez, we're going to need to put another machine down here. Ooh. That is right on the boundary. Ooh, okay. Right. Well, we're right on the boundary, so let's be sympathetic. Let's be kind to ourselves, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, you're annoying. Oh, that's right. I'll get that to fit now. Maybe that's suspended because it won't be seen. Although this might. Yeah. Oh no, we got it. Right on the boundary. I don't think there's any room to go that way. This woolliness, this is what causes a problem. I don't know if it's that. It would appear that it is. Right. Well, we know this goes like this, right? Okay. Alright, that one wants to go there. Might as well go down. Ah. Eh? Huh. There we go. Right. Back end. Okay. Let's see what we do here. I think that's going to inform this. Not connected with the ground, not connected with the ground. I think it's that. Let's just check that. Yeah, right. Yeah. You watch this, I won't be able to put one under there, or will I? Oh, I will. You. Oh, wow. Okay. We can bring that up. Okay. Titanoferrite ingot. Mm-mm. Right, we need to work out what that is. And B. Alright, well then that'll be C then, won't it? Lag? Yeah, okay, that's B, Titanoferrite A. Ingot A. B was further down, so this would be C. Would be nice probably to reorder these and bunch them together, but I don't think it's overly necessary. I don't see it as a problem at the moment. Titanoferrite ingot. C, not enough characters. Right, we need to send that somewhere. Titanoferrite. Available. Send. Mischief managed. Okay, that's that. It's a bloody long way to run up there. Come on. What was the last one? Tube. So tube, I don't believe there's any spare outputs, but we'll have to check. Which creates a problem. And that might be, the solution to that might be the movement of this base. In use, tube A. Tube B, in use. C, in use. Eek. D, in use. E, in use. F, in use. Ook. Okay. Well, the answer to this is we oh my god, I don't think we can. Just. okay. Can't copy those supports because they're the old model. Let's bring that down one. And then it looks deliberate. Tube. I can't copy those. Autosave. Yep. Okay, it's going to start drawing that hard. I think this can now, yeah, that can be now removed. Actually, no. Longer required. Ah. Basic core overheat's fine. Tube F. Tube G. Send tube. Tube we are sending. So tube is a demanding factory. Okay. Now we're okay? Oh yeah. Loads. Okie dokie. Back to that site. That was reinforced frame. Finish loading. Reinforced frame. All good. You're working. Now we can give these some proper names. So, titanium beam D. Titano. Ferrite. Ingot C. Tube G. So we may need to move tube G, because that site is tapped out, and that's fine. We can do that. We just need to find another site big enough for it, and then shift it. Right, that'll do. Monolith, Starry Night. Whole area here that we've not even looked in. Right. Let's go back to starter base. Where is starter base? Had to move the teleporter, so it's now at the end of the list. It's not alphabetically sorted. I've got a bad feeling about this. Come on, you can't put me into a load point like this with a base attack. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Warning. Increased activity of nearby monoliths. Warning. Monolith activity detected.
Can't even see him.
Warning.
That rock there, they can jump.
Activity of nearby monoliths.
Oh! Look at that. Whee!
I don't see any more enemies.
Well, I do. You blind?
Changing mags. Reloading.
Right. Come on, little chuckles. Don't lag on me.
Area clear.
Okay. You say that, but I'm looking at the spider.
No more vermin.
Well, that's not true. Run away! Oh, come on.
Warning. Monolith activity
Right.
detected.
Good fun. Let's have a look. See how this pans out. Well, I just saw 2 Goliaths just wander past there. Go on, boys. Can't see a damn thing. Here they come.
Reloading.
What are you all doing down there?
Ruptura activity.
No!
I
That's not
recommend
fair.
finding a safe place.
Come on! Come over here. Turn round. Oh, I'm never going to get those in time. God damn it. That's so annoying.
Reloading.
Oh well, cut losses there.
Reloading.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Area clear. The base is
Ah.
being protected.
Yeah, thanks. And then the wave's gonna come in. Yeah. Oh well, it's 10,000 data points down the pan. Okay. Let's catch up after the wave. Okay. Reinforced frame. we now have remote. So, what do? We delete that one. I think we do. Or do we? Oh, we don't need those either, do we? They can go. Let's try this. Oh, I'm over there. Maybe it's time to start thinking about moving these back. Actually, do we have a gap over there? I think we do, don't we? What is that? Auto save. Yeah, potentially we do. So I mean, even that to move back. Don't know. I'm going to leave it like that for a minute. I'm going to turn that off. I am going to... Oh, no, I'm not. Reinforced frame. Now, we can't preload these, which is really annoying. Reinforced frame A. Come on, little machine. This is a really useful way to reset these, actually. I'm going to put this on the back end. Take this out completely. Oh, I'd already removed one there. Why are you depleted? Pump A. Pump A is not sending, that's why. Uh-oh. We need to go to pump. Oh, wow. You have these. And this. I need to go to pump. essentials. Because that is now playing catch up. Should be right down the bottom. Come on. Come on. Load level, whatever it is you need to do, that's it. Oh, this will be alright. Up. That should draw out of these machines, shouldn't it? Now that is interesting. That looks as if it prioritises the storage, which is brilliant. That's good. That'll deplete that first. Did I need to reset that on reinforced frame? Might as well jump there if I'm going to be lagged out for a bit. Are you set correctly? Yes, you are. Starter base. Whee! They look so alike. Reinforced housing. Reinforced frame. Now the question is, do I move that back? I mean, I see we've actually got a if we move that, in fact, this is always going to be a 16. These will always be high. That'll have to stay as it is, but this might feasibly in the future move back. In the meantime, we just make this yeah. I'd like to see those items coming off the back line. which they might be doing. We'll see how that goes.
That's just what I need.
Yeah, it is just what you need. I think for crafted items, for this stuff, helium 3, who cares? Right, pressurized helium, likewise, who cares? For some of these things, that really don't care. For these frames, we can feed these back in. If we go back to reinforced frame, where else do we want to go while we're doing this? There's tube. Tube doesn't have any capacity built in. Bothite does as well. I mean, yeah, I think the reinforced frames might be a good one. So we can literally go back to that factory. And get those items fed back into the supply chain at source. So they will get used, they'll get shipped. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we can put some cooling units in here as well. Should be there. So this proved to work pretty well, didn't it? If you then Hey, if you did this. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Let's just find it. And this along this reinforced frame is what we need. There it is. And similarly, we can put another one in here for the remainder. Reinforced frame, that should all feed in there then. What I can see here is we don't have any cooling units, so base core amplifiers. Finish this base off. There we go, that'll do for now. What is that? Right. That is reinforced frames. Wow. Okay. Whee! Right, and that is reinforced. Yep. Reinforced frames. Now remote. one more production line moved out of the starter base, which should in turn reduce the traffic on the starter base. That's the point. Yeah. In fact, we could even remove those two, and that would even show even greater clarity. We've already removed all the items. But yeah, that now starts to narrow these down. But this is still a lot of factories, right? There's battery. There's electromagnetic coil. Goethite lattice, two of those. And there's the ion stabilizers and heat shields. So that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factory footprints to find. And then we can start looking at the compounders, right? And there's 10 of those. But very interesting that it's we're starting to make inroads finally into the mega press line. Right. I think we'll wrap this session there. Thank you very much for watching. If you got this far, please do click the like button, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.